Welcome back. Now in this lecture, we're gonna do an exercise so that you can find your targeted platforms. And it is as easy as 3 steps. So prepare yourself, follow along with me on the screen, and let's go. So the first step in finding your target platforms is simply to find your biggest niched competitors. Now your niched competitors are selling the same products and services as you are. So that means that they have the same audience as you do, which means that since they are already selling the products and services to that audience that we're looking for, they know what the target platforms are. So that means that our competitors can show us exactly what platforms that we need to target. So the first step in order to accomplish that is simply to understand who our biggest niched competitors are. And there's a simple way to do that. And that is using our friend Google. Now, if we are a local business and we were selling a gym membership, we might write something like gyms near me. And then we're gonna get results based on gyms that are near me. Then I could check them out and add those in as my competitors. Now, if you're selling online and more globally, you don't want to use words such as near me. So let's say, for example, that you are in a niche where you are selling Viking jewelry. So what we want to do in order to find our biggest niched competitors is to make sure that these competitors are truly niched. So what we're gonna do is scroll down and find all of those niche competitors. Here we have vikingjewelry.com. That sounds very niche to me. I'm going to right click and open in new tab. Scroll down, we have grimfrost.com. I'm gonna open that up as well. norspirit.com, I'm gonna open this as well. Scrolling down, we have more. I'm gonna open this as well. And scrolling down now, once we see competitors such as Amazon.com or Etsy.com, we are not going to use those as competitors even though they're selling the same thing, because these are not niched websites. We need to have niched websites, niched competitors in order to make sure that these websites are truly selling to the same audience that we're looking to sell to. So I want you to find 5 niched competitors, simply right click on them and click on open link in new tab. And that is the first step. Now, once we have our competitors, we move on to the second step. And that is to use SimilarWeb to find competitors' most popular platforms, right? Our niched competitors are already selling to the audience we're looking for. Now we can spy on them to see what are the platforms they're using, because those are the platforms that we need to be using. That is how we save ourselves so much time and energy. So we are going to go to similarweb.com. This will be in the resources as well. And then we're going to grab one of these niched websites. We're going to click here. So now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use this URL, but I'm only going to be using the name. This part of the URL, vikingjewelry.com, I'm going to right click, copy it, not the W's, only this part of the name and .com. I'm going to go back, go in here, I'm going to paste this in, and then I'm going to click on search. Now I'm going to be getting a ton of information, all super valuable, but we are looking for our target platform. So what I'm going to do is scroll all the way down until we find social here. And now we can see that they're getting 13.61% of all their traffic from social media platforms. And we can see that the most popular platform that they're targeting, that they're finding their audience, is on YouTube. Now this is how we find our target platforms. I want you to do the very same thing with the other URLs as well. And once we have done this, we move on to step 3. And step number 3 is very simple. It is decide on the most popular platforms that you want to use. So simply look at your biggest niched competitors. Use SimilarWeb to see what are the platforms that they are targeting and getting the most traffic from. And then decide which platforms that you are going to use. Now, if you're getting a ton of different platforms and don't know which to choose from, simply go and grab more competitors and run more through SimilarWeb until the data shows you which are the most popular platforms to use. It might be one platform, it might be 3, it might be 5. Let the numbers speak for themselves, and then you know where your audience is and you know what platforms to focus on. Fantastic! In the next lecture, we're going to look at the why. In other words, we're going to spy on our target competitors. See you in the next lecture.